this recording now as well. I forgot what we're talking about.
Mental health.
So what do you do to improve your mental health?
That's a great question.
Well,
Probably the biggest one is to make sure basically that you don't only work.
I usually go for walks.
as we all know here at UCI, it can be quite stressful. So it is important to keep up your mental health. And lately, I've taken up going on runs with friends, housemates, and try to keep active that way.
Usually hanging out with friends.
I often procrastinate by watching Netflix, which I don't know if that's a very healthy option.
I usually like to take some naps every so often so I'm not too stressed, and then I also like to just chill with the rest of the housemates and just watching movies together.
Do you ever incorporate food when you're thinking of improving your mental health?
Actually, yeah. Things I used to be a really big meat eater, right? I'd have steaks for breakfast and everything. It was a bit excessive. But then last October, one day I woke up and I thought, during the runs I feel miserable. So what can I do to make myself feel even more miserable? Because apparently that is what health means. Well, I figured, let me try eating a cabbage.
I mean, obviously you're gonna feel better if you eat better.
Yeah, I really like to cook, especially if it's something healthy. I'll immediately feel better, of course.
Well, right now what I'm trying to do is a challenge of each day at lunchtime just eat a salad, which right now I think I have done 4 days, so it's going well.
As you can see, when people are trying to improve their mental health, they usually don't think of food straight away. But we got into contact with a dietitian who recommended us some foods which could improve your mental well-being. Generally, vitamin B6 is easily obtainable. However, it can be difficult for some people to get enough, such as alcoholics, drug abusers, or people taking oral contraceptives. Folate, as well as promoting normal levels of serotonin, is also essential in the formation of red and white blood cells. The word folate comes from the Latin folium, meaning a leaf, which points us in the direction of the best sources of this vitamin. As well as being high in folate, green leafy vegetables are also packed with magnesium, which can help to reduce stressful feelings and provide a boost of energy. Tuna, avocados, and sweet potatoes are all high in vitamin B6, which is needed to produce serotonin. This is the happy hormone. A deficiency of vitamin B6 can affect your mood and cause depression. Citrus fruits, like oranges, are rich in inositol, which regulates serotonin and insulin levels. This can help reduce mood swings and may provide relief from depression. Inositol is believed to improve depression, anxiety, and other mental disorders by stimulating the production of feel-good hormones, serotonin, and dopamine.
Now, for the end of this video, we wanted to share with you a nice little recipe we concocted using some more ingredients the dietitian told us about. It's a very simple recipe, and along the way we're gonna share some more facts about why we used each ingredient. All you need is some brown rice, some kale, some tempeh, a few walnuts, and an avocado. And while we were eating, we also added some cottage cheese and or vegan mayonnaise as well. To actually start this recipe, we cut some onion and garlic. Now, I didn't mention this before because these don't really add to your mental health per se as much as the other ingredients do, but are more for an added flavor boost. Now, I had a lot of trouble cutting this onion, and people have their own way of cutting onion and garlic. It doesn't really matter how you do it as long as you end up with the results you want. And for this recipe, we wanted nice minced onion and garlic that I set aside for later. Afterwards, I continued to the tempeh. The reason we use tempeh is because it's a fermented food. Just like kimchi, yogurt, kombucha, and sauerkraut. All of these can help improve gut health and mood. The fermentation process allows live bacteria to thrive in foods that are able to then convert sugars into alcohol and acids. During this process, probiotics are created. These live microorganisms support the growth of healthy gut bacteria and may improve serotonin levels. Now for the actual sauce, I just put some soy sauce along with some pepper and garlic powder, as well as the cut onion and garlic I did earlier, and let it set for a little bit. About 5 minutes, and stirring every once in a while. Now on to the brown rice. Well, I just followed the instructions written on the back of the package. For me, that meant that I had to bring water to a boil, And as soon as oil was boiling, put the rice in and let it just sit there for 15 minutes until it was done. Now brown rice is filled with magnesium and niacin, which can help reduce stressful feelings and provide energy boosts whenever you need them. Now while your rice does its thing, it's time for you to burn your nuts. We used walnuts because it adds a nice taste to the end product, but for your mental health it keeps your nerve cells functioning properly. Additionally, they contain zinc, which can help convert tryptophan into serotonin and just keep you happy. Once your walnuts are nice and toasty, put them aside and it's time to fry your tempeh. We fried our tempeh in flaxseed or linseed oil. This is because linseed oil contains twice as much omega-3 fatty acids as is found in its more well-known source of fish oil. These omega-3 fatty acids are important for maintaining proper neurotransmission functions. Additionally, it tastes really nice. But once you've put a healthy glug of oil in the pan, you just pour in your tempeh and your sauce and let it fry until it becomes nice and golden. Once your tempeh and rice are done and look absolutely delicious, it's time to bring it all on a plate and enjoy.